Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sharing with you how I plan to buy my first property by the age of 26. The first step in how I plan to buy a property by the age of 26, that's in 4 years time, I'm currently 22, is by keeping my expenses low. I live in a house share currently, and I plan to live with a roommate or roommates until I can buy my first property. This is just because I believe it's the best option for me. I can, in some years, of course, rent my own place and, pay like 1,500, 1,600, but I just don't see the point. I want to buy a property, and for that, I know I have to keep my expenses low. And so to do that, I'm not going to be renting my own place. I'm going to hopefully keep my expenses in terms of renting below 1,000 all for the next 4 years. So if this place goes to a price that I'm not happy with, I will move to a cheaper place, because that's how I plan to keep my expenses low. And of course, the whole point of keeping my expenses low is because I can save more and dedicate that sum towards buying my first property. The second step, for me personally, I'm a solicitor apprentice, so my salary increases year on year. So it will increase to a trainee salary eventually, and then a second year trainee, and then of course a qualified solicitor. So with my salary, I'm able to, year on year increase how much I can contribute towards buying my place. So I plan to save at least 20% of my monthly income towards buying a property, and of course year on year that will go up. So of course the closer I get to 26, the more and more I'll be able to save. And of course with my bonuses as well, I plan to save half, because I think I get around 2 or 3 bonuses a year. So with those bonuses, I will save half of each one and put it straight towards my property. So I've got, of course, 2 savings accounts. Well, the one is an ISA and the other one is just a normal savings account, and I'll just put that in that savings account every time I get that bonus. Straight away, half of that will go into that account. Other streams of income. So hopefully through my TikTok, which I've already been able to generate, while not a lot of money from that, and my YouTube I hope to generate money from as well. So side gigs. So that's another way I plan to, of course, save towards my property, my first property. All of the other streams of income will just be a bonus, because I can save enough with my current job as a solicitor apprentice, and when I'm a qualified solicitor, of course I'll be able to save a lot more. But during that process, I plan to utilize my other streams of income, which currently is TikTok, and I hope also to make enough money from YouTube as well to contribute towards my first property purchase, as well as utilizing a lifetime ISA. A lifetime ISA, of course, is where you can put in 4,000 each year, and the government will top it up to 1,000 each time. And of course, that doesn't seem like a lot to most people, because it's just an extra 1,000. And as I said, I plan to buy my first property in 4 years, so that's just an extra 4,000. But an extra 4,000 will go a very long way to buy my first property, as I plan to buy a flat, not a house. So yeah, that's how I plan to do that with my other streams of income. So I plan to be realistic with my property purchase. I know my buying power. I know the salary I'll be on in 4 years from now. I know, of course, I don't know how much I'll be getting from other streams of income, but I hope to know how much I'll be getting from those other streams of income. And I've used all that information to know that I wouldn't be able to buy a house in London. I could buy a house outside of London, but I don't want to do that. I want to buy a house, a home inside of London. So instead of buying a full house, I'm going to be buying a flat at 26. So that will be my first property purchase. It's likely that I'll buy that, live in there for a year, as you have to when you buy with an ISA, and then eventually move out of that and just rent that to tenants. So yeah, that's how I plan to buy my first property. But as I said, because of the expenses and costs in London, I know with what I will earn, that I won't be able to buy a house straight away at 26. So I will be able to afford buying a flat, and that's what I plan to do, buying a flat in London. I've already looked at locations, so planning is a big part of how I plan to, planning is how I plan. But yeah, looking really deeply into the numbers and being realistic has helped me know that I won't be able to buy a house, but I will be able to buy a flat at 26. And of course, that's what I plan to do. So yeah, those are my steps to buying a property, my first property at 26. Thank you for watching. I've been a Law Corner. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully we can go on this journey together.